Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek. I am Penge, welcome back to Farm Manager 2018 and apologies for the length of time it's taken for the next part of our lovely people's farm series to carry on. It's been very busy, it's been busy in real life and it's been busy on the channel because we've had other games coming out. We've had other games coming out that I wanted to get out kind of around the time they were released. So things like Far, Lone Sales and Machiavellian, and then also we had the scenario video that I did for Farm Manager as well, which took a little time to put together and create and edit and all that kind of stuff. But we are back and it looks mighty splendid. The farm is quite big. It's big now. Look, if we go all the way through it, got the new bit, so the new animal sheds, all the big animal stuff, then the older bit here, then the production bit, the orchards over there with the raspberry fuzz, which look tremendous, and then over here, and then over to the frozen food factory all the way over there. It's very big, and it's becoming harder to manage. I'm going to start missing things out, I am fairly sure. So, it's raining, which is a good thing. Let's just check on the water levels. Now, because it's raining, I'm going to hope they're okay. So what was going on? What was going on last time out? We set all this stuff up over here. All the new animal things. And we have cows, which is good. And we have ourselves some goats, which is also good. Now, people have said in the comments, thank you very much, commenting people, that I should have really more animals in these buildings to make use of the larger the larger building sizes, capacities, because at the minute I've got 9 out of 50. I might as well have, whatever, 25 goats, whatever in there, because they're going to be making milk, and milk is good because we can then sell that. I'm just going to go and check actually. Do we auto sell the goat's milk? I imagine we must do. Oh, please tell me we do. Yes, okay, we do. We do sell all the goat's milk. Right, okay, good. So I say, let's get ourselves a lot more goats. So that'll be 10 there, and then we can go up to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I don't know. I'm just going to press the button quite a few times. End up with 35. There we go. 35 goats. That's very, very splendid indeed. Okay, so that'll be good. That'll be good. Now, another thing I want to do is get more cows. The only thing is cows are expensive, and our money has been severely depleted by building all of these and, of course, employing some staff and training them up as well. And this here, the large pigsty, is empty. We haven't got any staff in there or any pigs in there currently at the minute. So, yeah, we've still got some more work to do on this bit. What we need to do here, though, we've got 10 out of 40 cows. I'm going to buy us another 5 cows in each. I'm just keeping an eye on the money, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what? I think we might be okay. No, that one's not got any in either, has it? No, of course not. Okay, yes, I remember now. Okay, let's put this up to... Do you know what? Shall we... this was recommended in the comments, actually. Let's just do that. Let's go for broke. 30. We'll go for broke is what we'll end up as, actually, if we don't sell some stuff. So, 30 cows. 30 cows in the large cow shed. They will produce a lot of milk, which is very, very good. They'll also go to this thing here. And now we need to make sure that we're doing the right things with this slaughterhouse. So, with our smaller buildings, which is this one here, so it's only going to take above 10. So that can never happen. So they're going to leave the small slaughterhouses alone. That one is 10. That one is 10. These bigger ones, I think then, if we're getting... How many cows did we just get? 30. So I say anything over, I don't know, 25, I think we then take out. And then the inseminator can come in and kind of breed the rest, which is fine. So yeah, let's do that. 25, anything above 25 cows, and we shall go and get some cows and then make cow meat and sell cow meat for lovely monies, and it shall be good. Also, goats. We may well want to get some goats. So let's do that as well. Don't take anything from there. That's the other goat shed. So that's being dealt with by the other slaughterhouse. So that's fine. I've just had a horrible thought. Slaughterhouses don't share a sort of thing there, do they? This thing here. They don't share that, do they? Oh, no, they do. They do. Okay. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? The slaughterhouses share this thing. So when we're doing cows, it's 10, 10, 25. Hang on. So if I then say, okay, reduce those to 23 each, like that, in the small slaughterhouse, has that affected the production thing in the big slaughterhouse? Oh, okay, that's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal at all. Okay, right, okay, well, right, that's kind of ruined that idea then. Okie doke. Let's drop this down. I guess it doesn't matter where they come from, but it's just distance, really. It's just the distance. I'd rather have the small slaughterhouse taking the stuff from over there and then the big slaughterhouse looking after these ones over here, the bigger cow sheds. But it's not going to work like that, is it? That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, well, let's put that back up to 25, and then let's bring that down to 3 then. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. 3 and 3. They seem a bit paltry now. The small cow sheds just seem a bit rubbish compared to 40. That can hold 6. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I'm sure at some point we might get rid of those and replace them with bigger things over here somewhere and use that space slightly differently. Okay, goats then. So goats are going to be the same. So we want to take above, well, if it's got however many there were. How many did I put in? I can't remember now. So let's do that. Take above, yeah, and again, not 30 in that building. So let's have, there are 30 in this one here. Okay, yes, it'd be nice if I could move that out the way. Get over there. There we go. So now that's cows again. I want goats. I'm on the goats. So the smaller one, take over 20. And the larger one, take over 35. There we go. Now, how many did I put in there to start with? 35. So again, when they start breeding, and I think the auto-inseminator thing is switched on. Yep, that's good. When they start breeding, then yes, we'll be able to get some goat meat, which is rather lovely. Another thing we need to do over here that people very accurately pointed out was we need ourselves a manure storage thing and a silage thing over here, because currently people are having to go out of here when they empty the manure out of the cows and the goats, and they have to walk all the way down here to the nearest one just there. Is there one over here? No, there's not. So they've got to walk all that way. So it would make sense to put one over here so they can store it over here. Now there's a little bit of a gap just here. There's a gap there. We could fit some stuff. But again, it's not going to be helpful for the pig owners just there. So it's probably easy to put it just here. I think that's probably a good idea. So let's get one of those in right now. So there we go. Manure storage. Let's pop that. Do we want to put it there like that? Might want to put it just there, actually. If we put that there, so manure storage, then silage next to it. And then I believe somebody did suggest building a barn. Somebody said, oh, you should build a barn. Seeds and plants, hay and straw, and haylages. I don't know how you say that word. But whatever. Hay. I assume it's some sort of thing to do with hay, given it's got the word hay in it. I think we'll be okay. Was that a large silo? A medium silo. That should be okay. 220,000 capacity in there. I think that'll be fine. So I don't think we need a barn right now. I don't think, he says. No, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so let's put them sideways on, like that. Put one there, and then get ourselves a silage one, wherever that might be. Oh, it's in production. Of course it is. It's a production-based building. Right, okay, rotatey rotates. Pop you just there. Okay, that seems quite far over, but okay, that's fine. And then we're going to need somebody to work in the silage thing. Have we got room for anybody? Yes, we have. Right, there's 6 out of 8 people in there and 5 out of 8 people in there. Well, whoever's going to be working in the silage thing is a production-y person. So let's go and find a production person, preferably someone with production and strength, but whatever. We'll take anybody. No, okay, do you know what? Never mind. They've only got one job. They've got one relatively simple job. So let's just find a cheap production person. So you're 518. You're 572, but you can do forest. 449, there you go. We'll have you. Rory Higgins. Yes, and come into whichever house that was. Oh, the houses have got very complicated. It's not 6, 11 or 10. It was 10, because they're the production-y people. So yeah, okay. Number 10, splendid. Then go into here, and let's just level him up while we're here. So bish, bash, bosh. Splendid. Right, let's wait for these things to get built. Little walls will appear around them. That's where they're going to get constructed. That's all very good. Now, yeah, we need some monies. We need some more money. Before we can get this sorted down here, this cow shed, and put loads of cows in that, we need more money, because we're very, very low at the moment. Now, we do have some things we can sell, which is good. So we've got quite a lot of tomato juice, and quite a lot of tomatoes as well. Price of tomatoes is completely tanking. We have got a little while to sell that. Tomato juice price is not brilliant either. What else have we got? Right, frozen strawberries. They are probably... Yes, they're not going very well either. Price-wise, they're not doing well. All the honey we can keep until the end of the year. Okay, yeah, we've not got that much we can sell. Is in terms of that's high in profit right now. So tomatoes were 2 per unit, 2 per kilogram. Now they're 1.3. That's quite some severe price drop right there. And these were 4, now they're 3.53 again. bit of a price drop going on there. We could always sell those for now, give ourselves a little mini cash boost, but it's not that much, really. It's not that much at all. We have a field ready. Oh, okay, peppers. Yes, okie dokie, right. Autofill, yep, good. Go and grab the peppers. That one should also be ready momentarily, I would have thought. I'm surprised it's not ready now, to be honest. Yeah, let's just speed time on. Let's get to the next day then. Yep, that should be ready anyway. So we'll get peppers out. They're doing strawberries from just here by the look of it. There we go, peppers, lovely. Right, get all those out. Are our things finished over here yet? Not quite, but they are working on it. Okay, well, let's hurry time on a little bit. Warp factor 3. And there's a thing there. Employee a person. So Rory Higgins, you were the one. You can go and work there. And then we're going to need to buy ourselves some stuff to actually make silage. We need grass, crops and straw. So let's go and buy some of that, shall we? Now this is not going to take very much effort at all. Now, maybe that person was saying you need to build a barn because the barn holds the grass and the crops and the straw. And at the minute, this person here working on this silage is going to have to go, oh, I need to go and get some stuff for the silage. Come all the way down here, pick it up, walk all the way back. That's quite a long road. So yeah, okay, maybe that's what they were referring to. Okay, that makes sense. How much is a barn? Let's press the right button. That might help things. 16 grand and 63 a month. The only thing is, space-wise, they're quite big. Do you know what? Let's drop a barn in. Why the heck not? So let's do that there. Lovely. Barn can appear. Right, get the barn built. We're not doing any training, I noticed. Let's go and pick some training while we're here. Reducing the price of buildings. Oh, well, I could have done that earlier, but never mind. The wear of machines. Let's get this one. Let's increase the maximum price of products and crops by 7%. It's not that much money, and it's fairly quick to do. So, yeah, all right, let's do that. 15 grand on that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's wait for this barn to get built first. Oh, and once again, I've conned my neighbour out of some more money. 1,100 monies has come my way because I produced some sheep's wool. I think it might have been Emrys on one of the previous videos that said he suspected my neighbour was using me to launder money. That's probably very, very likely indeed. Let's just kind of have a quick check of what's going on in the field. So in the sort of the fruit area, which is nice. So 67, 29 days until that raspberry field is done. 48 days for cherries. 78 days for the pears. 78 days for the apples. Okie doke, so there's a little while to go for the pears and the apples. The raspberries and the cherries are, well, the cherries are a little way off, but those raspberries are coming right in. Less than a month. So less than a month until they are done. That's very, very exciting. Okay, right, the tomatoes are still... Do we need to worry about the tomatoes? When was their going off date? Hang on. Check. Sell. Tomatoes, 21st of the 6th. Now, again, the weird thing about this game, and I imagine it would be vastly complicated if they didn't do it this way. It would be really horrible. So I think the expiry date of the tomatoes depends on the last tomatoes that you've collected. So if I had some tomatoes that were going off tomorrow, and then I picked some tomatoes out of a greenhouse, the expiry date of all of the tomatoes rolled together would then be of the latest set of tomatoes that I picked. So yeah, so I think that was the 19th before, was it, or something? So now it's moved on to the 21st. Prices are still not going up. They're not going up at all. In fact, the prices of everything of ours is really, really rubbish at the minute. What about frozen strawberries? Come on, frozen strawberries. Pick back up a little bit, would you? Pick back up again. Get back up to over 19, and I'd be quite happy with that. Because we do have the honey. We could always sell the honey, but the honey probably sells better over the winter and such like. Right, barn is underway. Very, very good. And Mr. Silage person down here is going to be a bit annoyed because there's nothing to do. Okay. What do we need to take care of? Some tomatoes have been harvested. That is splendid news. Of course, yes, they're still doing this greenhouse here. So it must have been possibly the one at the end or the one next to it. One of those was being worked on. So now they're working on that one. So that should be done fairly soon. Okay, right. It's all looking kind of manageable. Right, strawberries. Yes, good. Make more frozen strawberries. Grab those. You lot do that. That one should be... Oh, no, that one must have just been done. So we probably did that at the end of the previous video. Okay, right. Barn. Let's get barn in and built. And barn is complete. Okay, so now, just checking the food down here as well. We need to make sure that they've got a good range of things to eat. Now there is colza. I don't know why they're not taking the colza to give it to those. They're not sheep. They're cows. The cows. You know, the things that look like cows with, you know, udders and cow shape. They're not sheep. So yeah, I don't know why they're not having the colza. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, so let's get ourselves some stuff to make some silage. Storage for silage 2 is empty. It's not doing anything. So grass, crops, straw, and then we'll get some wheat, I think, to put into there. What else can these eat that's sort of crop based? Hang on, allow food. Rye and oats. Okay, what can these eat? Can they have rye and oats? No, of course they can't. Of course they couldn't possibly have the same things. Okay, let's go and spend some money. Now, we haven't got a lot of money. This stuff shouldn't be that expensive. Oh no, we want to buy. I'm pressing the wrong button. So, okay, so crops was one, which is a bit of a generic kind of thing, isn't it? So let's buy, how much? What would it be if we bought 10,000 crops? 1,982. That's not very much at all. So let's buy that. And then we want hay. No, it wasn't hay. It was straw, wasn't it? Of course it is. Straw. So what if we bought 10,000 worth of straw? Okay, again, not very much. And what was the other thing that silage needs? Oh, grass. That was it. Grass. Now, at some point, we are going to do this. We're going to get our own grass field set up. But the minute, yeah, that's not very expensive right now, is it? So let's buy that in. And then, let's go for wheat. Let's buy ourselves some actual wheat. I don't know, 5,000 of wheat? 6. Oh, now, see, now it's getting a bit more expensive. So let's get some wheat. And then what about rye? So let's get rye. I don't know why when you type rye, tree comes up. But okay, because apple tree does not have a Y in it as far as I was aware. Cherry, I get that, even though it's got RY and then the E is after it. Okay, whatever. Do you know what? That's fine. So rye. Is rye expensive? No, it really isn't expensive. Right, we'll get some rye. And what was the other one? What was it? Oats? Was it oats? Yeah, oat. Okay, how expensive are oats? Oh, oats are prohibitively expensive. Okay, how about we get 1,000 worth of oats? Just as a little treat. There we go. Let's do that. And then you can use all of these things to make silage. So take whatever you need, get on with it. Take grass, take crops, take straw. Do what you need to do to make some silage with all that kind of stuff. Right, okay. What's going on? That message is slightly superfluous. It's going to come up to summer very soon. This is so exciting. I'm very excited about the raspberries. Far too excited about the raspberries because that's going to be huge. They're going to pour into here. They're going to go into here, and we are going to make ourselves many, many, many frozen raspberries, and they're going to be quite profitable. Well, you know what? I'm saying that. Let's check on the market. Let's check for frozen things. Frozen. So, frozen strawberries we know have kind of... Oh, they're going back up a little bit. They might be over 19. Frozen cherries are not very much at all compared to strawberries. Frozen raspberries are head and shoulders above the rest. So that might make us some good monies. However, can we sell the... No. Sell. Go to selling things. Can we sell the frozen strawberries? Oh, they've dipped a little bit in price. They've dipped a tiny bit. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's sell those now. Let's sell those now. We're still going to be producing more stuff. It's absolutely fine. Because that just helps our bank balance look slightly less anemic. It was, yeah, not bad, but it was bordering on kind of not healthy. So now I think it's a little bit better. So, yeah, that's probably not great. All those are not great. All the tomatoes are not brilliant. Do you know what? We'll have to get rid of those. Sell those tomatoes at least. And we've got some there that can sit about until, what, the 20, whatever it was. Have I just sold all the tomatoes, even though they're in 2 bits? Do you know what? Whatever. Never mind. That's absolutely fine. This place probably still has some tomatoes to work on. Yes, it's got 1,700 kilograms of tomatoes. I think that's probably plenty for them to be getting on with. Okay. Moisture in fields is good, is good, is good, is good, is good, and is good. Yes, the rain is helping. The rain is doing a sterling job. Okay, this is very, very good. I like this. It's all looking okay. I mean, I'm sure I can mess something up at some point soon. But right now, things are looking stable and okay. Just out of pure interest, on the top here, on the top of our, I don't know what that would be, but you know, the quick totals bar, whatever it is, I have put on the goat's milk, which is this 279 here, and the cow's milk, which weird enough is utterly 0. I thought we might have had slightly more cow's milk than absolutely none at all, given that we've got 3 small cow sheds, one very, very big one with quite a lot of cows in. I mean, that's a lot of cows going on there. That's a lot of cows. That's a lot of udders that should be producing milk, but it's not. And then we'll obviously have one here as well. That'll be full of cows at some point. So yeah, I'm a bit surprised if we have no milk at all. But I thought I'd put them at the top just as a good reference to see how much milk we are getting. And that might be highlighting a problem. If we've got 0 cow's milk after all this time, that could be an issue. Ah, I remember another thing that I was going to do. Somebody, and I forget your name, commenting person, but I generally forget the names of pretty much most of the commenters. Somebody did some very good maths. They did mathematics at me. And they said, what you're doing is you're making the wrong kind of cheese in here. So you're making one which, on its own, in a sort of single unit of market value, is more expensive. But what I hadn't noticed really was you take the same amount of cow's milk, 100 litres, and it makes 75 units of the yellow cow cheese. The same amount of cow's milk here, which is 100 litres again, makes 100 units of regular cow cheese. And this, if you multiply whatever the cost there was of the cow cheese, multiply by the 100 units, is more than whatever the market price is of the yellow cow cheese multiplied by 75 units. So I'm actually not making the most profitable thing. Now I don't think butter and goat cheese kind of come into it. Now I could start making goat's cheese because we do have the goat milk and it's another thing we could sell. I'm not going to do it right now. So yeah, let's switch that off and that on and then do take above. So again, we're going to be doing the same sort of thing. Oh no, sick animals. This is always bad. This is always bad. Oh no, poorly cows. Don't get poorly cows. We need the cows to be healthy and happy and lovely. Have they got envy? Is that what it is? They're sick with envy at the luxurious space that these guys have got over here. Is that what it is? I really hope it isn't. A quick check on these fields here. Yep, that's fine. And that is fine. Okay, good. Right, what's going on? What's going on? Now, a useful indicator for the fields here, the raspberry fields, is our training thing here. So I think our raspberry fields are 1 day less. Yeah, so in 22 days, raspberries ready, 23 days training done. So I can keep an eye on that. So that's basically going to tick down, and it's going to be a useful marker for when this raspberry field is going to be ready, and that's going to be very, very exciting. Now, a few days before that, I want to go and get our seasonal workers back in, because the seasonal workers are going to be used for pretty much this whole bit over here. These 6 big fields over here are going to be pretty much done by seasonal workers, except for the tractor drivers and maybe some other people who I throw into the mix if they're not doing anything else. But pretty much it's seasonal workers. So at some point, maybe in in a week or two, we need to go and get those guys in. But the longer... Oh no! No! What field? No! Bad, 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 bad. Right, okay, bad. Do the thing. Do the thing with that. Anti-fungus, just there. I don't have enough. Really? Oh wow, I must have gone through that one then. I suppose that is quite a big field. Okay, right, order that in. Now fortunately there's 58 days left for that. 58 days, so I think we'll be fine. I mean, it has been raining for quite a long time. It's been raining for an awfully long time. I imagine that's probably not helping the fields and probably is encouraging the fungus. Because it's 20 degrees, but raining. So it's 20 degrees and moist. So yeah, that's probably encouraging fungus to grow. Right, we need that to be delivered. If that could be delivered really soon, that would be great. Any indication whether it's been delivered yet? No, that's the wrong button. That's the button we want. Has it been delivered? Yes, it has. Okay, and let's do machines. Let's do the Etos tractor, Sienna, and the orchard sprayer. So it might take a bit longer with the orchard sprayer, but that's absolutely fine. Right, okay, go and defungicize. Go and Go and get rid of the mushrooms in that field, please. Thank you. Okay, also on the top bar thingamabob, the totals bar, I have put in the regular cow cheese. So not the yellow cow cheese, the regular cow cheese. Now, let's do maths with Penge. Here we go. So, market. I want the market button. And let's go to cheese. So, they were making me 75. Hang on, pause it. Pause. Oh, yeah, the price of yellow cow cheese has absolutely plummeted. So the only thing is, it's very difficult to see exactly how expensive yellow cow cheese is, like how much it's going for, because there's no totals on this. So I don't know. So I'm going to say 20.466. That's kind of what it's near. So get phone, get calculator. They were making me 75 of those. So multiply by 20.466 is that right? 1,534. That doesn't seem right to me. Hang on, is that right? 75 multiplied by 20.466 is, so 1,534. I'm going to write it down. Mechanical pencil is equipped. 1,534.95. Now, regular cow cheese, if we go to regular cow cheese, which is this yellow one here, that's what, just over 16. So that's just over 16. So let's say they make 100 of that, multiplied by 16 each. And that makes, I can do that one, I could have done that in my head. That makes 1,600. So marginally, it is a little bit better. Not by a lot, not by very much at all, but it is marginally ever so slightly better. Now, is goat cheese any better? Oh, we've got goats. We've got lots of goat milk. Do we want to start making goat's cheese? Is that what we want to start making as well? Because sheep cheese is way up there. Sheep cheese is way up there. Now, goat's cheese, that's interesting. How much goat's cheese do they make on an actual thing? Again, it's only 75 ooze, 75 units, but it's seemingly very, very profitable. Do you know what? We won't do that now. We won't do that now. We might do that when we build ourselves the large, whatever that is, milk processing plant, essentially the cheese factory, isn't it? When we build ourselves a large cheese factory, we might well do goats. We'll get some goat's milk. I think that'll be very, very good. That will be very good. Okay, time is still sticking. Time is still ticking on. It's not till sticking on because that doesn't make any sense. And we've got some tomatoes to be harvested. So let's get those done. Now, the only thing is, how long till that? 32 days. Oh, yeah, okay. So we need to give the juice factory something to do. So, yeah, let's do this. Go and get those tomatoes out. Just there. Tomatoes. Get those out. Like so. Splendid. And then I think in maybe a week, so when there's 7 days left, I'm going to go and employ all of our seasonal employees. Now, it was pointed out in one of the comments that I don't really look at the kind of finance windows here. So there's a financing general sort of window here where you get your monies of how much you've made, which is exact. So it's your actual current balance and all that. I think is it the trade? Is it that? No, it's not that. Where is it? Account history. That's the one. It's got a blue line. There we go. A kind of blue wibbly line, and it goes up and down a bit. And then it went up when I made all that money. And then I spent a bit on upgrading my own house. And then I built a load of exciting animal houses, and then I had no money. But this bit here is quite interesting. So this is last year what we made not most money on, what we made all our money on. So buckwheat, we made a colossal 32 monies off that. But you can see here, pears, 605 grand off of pears. Strawberries, 18 grand. So, you know, 19 grand off strawberries, 98 grand off cherries. Tomatoes actually did so very well, 200,000 monies from tomatoes. And then these ones here that just quietly sort of tick away. Chicken eggs, 16.5 grand we made on chicken eggs, and they just auto sell. I don't care about those. I don't see those in my sort of farm vision at all. They just get laid and then they go away again. So that's good. Cow's milk, 127 grand on cow's milk, 50 grand on sheep's wool. Tremendous. 43 grand on goat's milk, and the goat's milk and the cow's milk are only going to go up. So that's very, very good. Sheep's milk, yeah, we need to get another sheep thing in actually. We've got a goat one, a sheep one, because it's good because they do wool. And obviously they do sheep milk as well, so that's very good. And then meat-wise, the cow meat made 338 grand. Frozen strawberries, 316 grand. Apple juice made an awful lot of money. Cherry juice didn't make as much as I thought. I think it's just because we didn't actually make that much of it. We didn't have that much in sort of quantity. And then sheep cheese, 42 grand. Yellow cow cheese, 115 grand. So together, hang on, what was the other one? 42 grand, 150. So about 160-ish grand on the cheese. Now, does that pay that off? Does that pay that off? How much was one of those? How much was one of those buildings? A small 33 grand. Yeah, so, oh no, not that. 50 grand. So yeah, it would have been a little bit more as well. But yes, the cheese they're making there has paid that, paid itself off and given us profit as well. So that's very, very, very good. So yeah, I did use a screen. Look, everybody, I used one of the actual screens for a little bit. I used a screen of information and learned some stuff. Learned about what was profitable, which was seemingly pears. Generally, most of the fruit seems profitable. And cow meat. And yeah, it was useful. It was useful. Right, time ticking on. Let's speed it on. Let's get ourselves to 7 days. Let's employ ourselves some seasonal staff. No, not insects on my field. Oh, it's fine. It's down here. It's down here. That's absolutely fine. It's in the little teeny tiny orchard. Okay, yeah, let's go and do that. Anti-insects, like that. I have enough resources. Autofill. I don't think that'll take very long at all. The field is very, very small. One thing I am going to do, Do those things go off, the sprays? Can we search for spray? If I spell it right, can we search for that? Yes, we can. Apart from the other one isn't a spray, is it? What's the other one then? Fungus. Fungus? No, okay. That doesn't come, that doesn't come up. I know, because I'm selling. I want to buy it. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah, spray. So yeah, anti-fungus spray. When do they go off? 2027. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's buy 100 of each. Is that too much? I think that's probably fine. The price is low and relatively low. So let's do that. Let's get them in. Let's buy 100 litres or whatever it is of those. That can last for the next 5 years, which is absolutely fine. And we have 1,000 kilograms of frozen strawberries. I'm selling them right now because the price is quite high. Not quite over 20 anymore. It was, but I took my eye off the ball a bit. I was looking at this stuff and buying some other bits and bobs, but it's come back down. But it's 19.88. So do you know what? Let's sell those now. That's a nice 20 grand profit. That is not to be sniffed at. That's very, very good. Right, everything else is still auto selling. It's all very good. Right, tomatoes, 15th to the 7th. No, that's okay. They should be going into the factory, I would hope. Yeah, so they've loaded the factory up with just over 2,000 kilograms of tomatoes. That's very good. And we're going to get to 7 days left, I think, any second now, because that's kind of what I want. That's my cut-off value. There we go. Right, clear those things. Let's get ourselves some seasonal employees. So how many do we want? We did all right last time. We did okay with the with just however it was. We had 10, did we? Oh no, we had 11 last time, didn't we? Because I can't count and I did the wrong amount. So let's maybe get a couple more this time. Get stuff done because there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more going on. We've got raspberry fields and 4 big fields and it's all very busy. So let's get rid of the permanent employee ticky box. And we'll have anyone with 4 or 5. I think that's probably the best thing. Let's pause this as well so we don't run out of time. So let's go through. I'm just going to hire, say, maybe 15 people. 15 of these people with 4 or 5 seasonal working skill. There we go. 15 seasonal employees have been hired. I do like how some people have 0 out of 5 skill. So, well, I've got 0 out of 5 skill at harvesting plants. Anyone has. So is the cup that I've got my tea in. So is my computer. So is that wall. That's got 0 out of 5 skill. I wouldn't advertise yourself as that. That's not a very good thing to put on your CV or your resume, is it? When you're going to get a job that's primarily involving harvesting things. To say, nah, none out of 5 skill on that one, buddy. But okay, we've got 15 people in. Splendid. So now we just need to wait for this. So this is going to be the big one first. Now, I assume I can get the stuff out of the ground with this. If not, we'll have to hire ourselves a bit of equipment or buy ourselves a bit of equipment. I think we've got room in here. Yes, we've got room just there. So I don't know what they need to get that out of the ground. I'm not entirely sure. We've got the orchard planter and a regular planter. But yeah, do we need a special bit of kit for that? Or is it just the box trailer? Box trailer and a tractor? Or is it a thing where they sit on that and go up and down? Like they planted them. Do they sit on a little thing and go up and down? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Right, so this is the big thing. This is the big, big thing now. Oh, hang on. What's that? Let's go over to that. Oh, strawberries. Good. Yeah, give the frozen food factory thing something to do. Autofill that. Oh, no. It's going to be doing all you lot. Yeah, I would like a button to say autofill from my my regular employees at the top. Because, yeah, I don't want them to fill it with the seasonal ones. There we go. And you lot at the top. You'll do. Right, okay, strawberries, send them over to the frozen food factory, give them something to do. I bet they've got absolutely nothing in there at the minute. Yeah, nothing in there right now. So yeah, we might need more strawberries as well. Maybe we get rid of these peppers and put strawberries in there to give that something to do all year round. Because currently it's sort of a bit on-off. It's a bit on-off the frozen food factory. Soon it'll be fine. We'll have frozen cherries and that'll be lovely. But yeah, right now, in this kind of downtime, they don't do very much. So yeah, maybe we get rid of the peppers, replace them with strawberries, or just put some more strawberry greenhouses round here or something. I don't know. Right, there's some tomatoes to actually get done. Right, okay. Oh, what's that? Buy a 5mm chopper attachment to get $144. I don't really think that's worth the effort. I'm very sorry. I don't think I'm going to go for that one. Thank you. Actually, that sounds a bit suspicious, doesn't it? An offer from the Ministry of Development. Yes, nice try, neighbour. Nice try at trying to trick me for the meagre rewards of $144. But no, I'm not going to buy a 5-metre chopper attachment before the 3rd of November this year. So away with you and your slightly rubbish deal. And exciting times ahead. The raspberry field is ready. So the smaller raspberry field is ready to be harvested. However, let's just get this done first. Strawberries over here. Let's pick our regular employees. Yep, you three, whoever's at the top of the list. You lot, there you go. You can get picked for that job. And now I want to go over here. So I've set this field to be watered with the sprinkler because it was pretty low. It was low and the crop quality had come down a little bit. That's topped already back up. It was kind of down here-ish. So just after the R, I think. So that's already topped that back up quite nicely. This field here, however, crop quality is okay. So let's see what we can do with this. Here we go then. Let's autofill that. Okay, it is just the tractor, the trailer, and then lots of people. So do we want to get this done as quick as possible? Let's leave a few of our regular employees behind. Let's leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And also there's 3 already doing something. So that'll leave 9 regular employees behind. So they've got the seasonal workforce and then 4 extras. Do you know what? Yeah, go for it. Rock on. Absolutely fly forth. And this place, current production, raspberries. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. Forget strawberries at the minute. Don't care about that right now. Not fussed about strawberries currently. Not bothered. Do the raspberries, please. Absolutely everything. 100% on that. Take what you need. Go raspberry crazy. Right, let's get this going then. Let's get this going. This should be very, very exciting because this, we should get to see how much we get for this. So look, there they are. All flooding into the field, picking the raspberries. Hang on, hang on. Can we put it on normal time? Can we go down and have a little look at what they're doing? Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, we are ground level with the staff. Yeah, that's it. Get raspberries. That's it. That's how you get raspberries. Waft your hands around in a raspberry bush. The raspberries just fall off into your little sort of punnet basket thingamabob. Oh, look at it. It's brilliant. The other tractor's going past in the background. Everyone else is having a little walkabout. The tractor with the trailer in his parked inexplicably really far away from where all the actual gathering people are. But okay, never mind. Could you drive round here? That would make life a lot easier. But okay, it's fine. They probably need the walk. Okay, let's twist round that way. Oh, look at it. It's tremendous. Okay, that is looking good. That is looking good. We'll get all of these done out of the ground. Okay, what can we take off of here for now? Frozen strawberries then. Let's get rid of frozen strawberries. We don't need that anymore. And let's put in raspberry. Like so. So then we can see that. Do you know what as well? Let's get rid of that cheese. Get rid of that cheese. Ooh. Ooh, I just had a thought. Oh no. Oh no. Did I set that? Did I set that to auto trade? I can't remember. Did I set that cheese to auto trade? Because if not, it will just be going off. It will just be sitting there going off. Did I set it to auto trade? Yes, I did. Okay, I don't remember doing that. I was probably too preoccupied by getting raspberries. But okay, so that's fine. And then let's do raspberries again. Let's do frozen raspberries. And then we can see how many raw ones we've got, how many neat raspberries, and then how many our frozen food factory have actually turned into frozen raspberries. That's very, very good. Okay, we just need to wait now. We need to wait for them to finish doing this. So let's speed time on. Let's hurry things along. And actually, let's check the moisture levels of all the other fields. Ooh, yeah, some of these could do with a little bit of TLC. Right, the cherries, 17 days left. I think we put some in there. I think we put water in there. In the machine. Yeah, do that, please. Absolutely do that. Right, good. So that's that done. We have got another tractor as well, but the person who's driving it is here. I wonder, could someone else just drive a tractor into the middle of there? Because I don't think it matters, does it? Isaac Hammond could go and do that. He's only driving it for a second. He's just going to drive it in and then drive it away again. So that's pretty good. Now we have got some strawberries now. The strawberries are not going to be used in here. So we're going to have to make sure that we sell the strawberries. Because they're not going to be used in the frozen food factory. So if we could get to the sell button slightly quicker, that'd be nice. Right, strawberries, 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 strawberries. Where are you? There you are. Sell. Oh my goodness, they're going for quite a lot anyway. Right, sell the strawberries. How's tomato juice doing? Oh, it's picked up a tiny little bit. Picked up a little bit. Tomato prices are rising. 19th of the second they're going off. So, okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Right, they must be nearly finished by now. Surely there cannot be that many left. The ones in the corners are there. Is that it? Is this it? Is it? Oh, yes. 10,911 kilograms of raspberries. Okay, now this place, your time has come. This is kind of what you were built for, Frozen Food Factory. You were built for this stuff here, the cherries and the raspberries. In fact, that place was for the cherries, really, wasn't it? The cherry juice was the juice factory, and the Frozen Food Factory was the raspberries. So yes, your time has come. Please make as much in the way of cash Oh no, we don't want to do that because we're going to have other things to do. Let's put speed as normal because I'm missing out on things. Hang on. Right, let's get these tomato things done. Let's get these harvested first, and then we need to make a decision about some training that we want to do. Do you know what? I might go for this. Increases the storage capacity by 20%. It's very cheap and it takes 30 days, and that's probably a good thing overall. So yeah, let's get that. Let's get ourselves an extra bit of storage space. Why the heck not? Okay, so now they have taken some of those raspberries and they are in here. So the strawberries are in there as well. That's fine. Raspberries, 3,000 kilograms they took in, and look, they're currently making frozen raspberries. Let's have a little check on the markets. How raspberries are selling. I didn't actually remember the number, so yeah, filter it, rasper. There we go. I don't know why I didn't filter it before. So regular raspberries, ooh, the price has absolutely tanked. Frozen raspberries, oh, absolutely, well, not absolutely level, but very, very much level and very profitable indeed. Okay, that's very, very good. So we should make some nice money off of that. Okay, what else is going on? What else is happening? Ah, the fields here that the bees are using are ready. Hopefully they will last. They will last a little while longer before expiring, because we want those to stay there, because the bees are using them to make their nice, expensive, profitable honeys. We have ourselves some tomatoes that we probably need to sell on. Do we? Is there? What's in the juice factory? What's in the juice factory? Ooh, yeah, okay. Not. Hang on, when do they come in? 11 days. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine. We'll sell all the tomatoes now. That's absolutely fine. They'll work through those. And then we'll get some cherries in. Or do we want to sell all of those? How about we sell 6,000 worth? Like that. Sell that. That leaves 445 that they can put into the juice factory. If they're even going to do that. Do you know what? I don't think they are. Don't think they are. Whatever, just sell it. It's fine. Just sell all the tomatoes. It's all fine. 650 grand and counting. It's looking good. It's looking very, very good. Now this field should then be perennial, which is fine. Do we need to like water it and stuff? I think we need to keep it looking good, don't we? We need to keep that looking good so it doesn't die and look rubbish over winter. Right, that has been watered. That's being watered. These, oh yes, right, these need water. Water that, please. Lovely, thank you very much. That one is being collected. So then in theory we could then water the other field once that's back in. So let's get the tractor back in. You drive the tractor. Don't crash them, please. Insurance on a tractor is probably really high. And yeah, that definitely needs some TLC right there. That needs some water. That field is not good. That field is very much drying out. How's that one looking? Oh, it's not good, but it's better than the other field was. Okay, so we've got to keep an eye on that as we go. Apparently there's something left to harvest. Is there? Oh, of course, both those fields. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Clear those slightly misleading messages. That is fine. You've not made me any frozen raspberries yet, I've noticed. What are you playing at? Come on, speed time on. Make frozen raspberries. Make them quicker, please. Absolutely, all your attention should be on that. Right, okay. They've made some 750 kilograms. And the thing is, when do raspberries go off? When do raspberries go off? Let's have a quick check. I don't know what their shelf life is like. Oh, that's strawberries. We sell those anyway. So let's sell the strawberries. Yeah, get rid of them. Nice little bit of profit. Raspberries, 25th of the 7th. Oh, no, they're... That's from one, not small, but not the largest field we can have. And that's with some taken out as well to turn into frozen raspberries. 90 grand! Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. 25th of the 7th. Oh, man, you don't get a lot of time to do that, do you, at all? Okay, that's not very long at all. Frozen strawberries are selling well. Let's sell them right now. Tomato juice is over 3.5. Do you know what? Let's get rid of it. Let's sell the tomato juice. Why the heck not? Let's do it. Let's just get rid of it. It looks all right. It looks at a reasonable price. So that's good. Got lots of manure and stuff like that. More tomatoes coming in. Yes, sell those for now. That's absolutely fine. That place has probably still got plenty to work on. Yep, another 680 odd kilograms of it. This is fine. What's ready here? Oh, more of this. Okay, more people. Yep, you and you and you. Accept that. Right. So what I want to do is I want to sell our first frozen raspberries. That's what I want to do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to wait until the 24th, which is not long, it's only a few days, and then sell those raspberries that are remaining, which is a shame because there's quite a lot of them, and I'd like them to put more in here. But they did take out it's got 3,000 kilograms, didn't they? I don't think they're going to put any more in there. Do you know what? Let's just sell them now. They're not going to take any more into that place, into the frozen goods factory thing. So let's grab that, find where they are. Raspberries, 25th of the 7th. Sell them. Oh, they've gone up a little bit. They've gone up. I mean, in all honesty, the price could be a lot higher than that. Because it's currently, it was at 14.7. They're now a little bit lower than that. Oh no, and they've come back down. Do you know what? Sell. Just sell them. Just sell them all. Sell them all. And tomato-wise, they're looking very good. So sell all those for now. We are making so much in the way of monies. So much monies. It's tremendous. And we have our first frozen raspberries available for us to sell. Let's go and sell them. This should be very good. Now, individually, this isn't going to make actually that much, is it? It's going to look a bit rubbish compared to the 80 grand we just made out of selling proper raspberries, unfrozen ones. But still, this should be good. They've gone to a 2023. Oh, but the price is very high. 27 grand! 27 grand! That is a ludicrous amount of money. Yes, sell that right now. Sell those. 27 grand! That's brilliant. Okay, right. That's good. We've made a tidy bit of profit. And a quick final check on these. How are the sprinklers doing? Right, they're done. So that field needs some... Oh, that field needs some TLC very much right now. Yep, go and do that. Put the sprinkler into that field. Let's just make sure it gets there. I think all the other fields are fine. That one's being watered. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I say okay. Yeah, that's not good either, is it? Right, and that one's brought that one back. Yes. So now that one's come back. We want to water this field then, just to make sure that the raspberry field here does not then wither and deteriorate. So yeah, we might devise ourselves another sprinkler, possibly. Let's get that done. Let's put them in there. What are these things here? Oh, strawberries. We've got strawberries as well. Right, normal speed. Normal speed. Now, I am suffering a little bit of frame rate droppage. It's not handling the big farm as well as it could do, particularly when you go at fast speed. It's struggling a little bit. I think it's fair to say. I think there's a little bit of a stress going on with the graphics, but it's fine. It's not too noticeable right now. If I grab the peppers and grab some more stuff, but yeah, I do worry. Maybe if I build loads more bits and bobs, is it going to cause it to utterly grind to a halt? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but it's looking very good for now. And do you know what? I think that is a good point to call it right there. We've sold our first frozen raspberries. They made us 27 grand for 1,000 units of them, which is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. We sold the rest of the crop for, what, 89 grand or something? So already we've made ourselves over 100 grand from raspberries. Now, I think we might have paid quite a lot for the plants. So maybe this year we'll be paying for the actual planting of the sort of, whatever they are, the little bushes that went in the ground. Maybe next year we'll start actually turning a profit on those, because that's quite good. I think they were over 100 grand to buy. I'm fairly certain they were over 100 grand to buy, because the bushes were quite expensive. Raspberry bushes, if we wanted to buy, yeah, they are quite expensive. 21, 24 each. And that's 100. Yeah, so yeah, that would take, I think they're going to pay for themselves they pay for themselves this year, and next year they will start turning a nice healthy profit. But next time out, it's going to be the turn of this lot again. Cherries, cherries 1 day. Do you know what? Perfect. Absolutely perfect timing. So next time we'll be dealing with the cherries just here, and then I think we'll start fleshing this bit out a bit more, because we've kind of abandoned this. We've got a pigsty just sitting there doing nothing, and a great big cowshed doing nothing. So we'll flesh that out. Now we've got some monies. Let's be honest, soon the pears will come through and we shall make much in the way of monies. So we'll get ourselves the pigsty with the people in it and some pigs, obviously. We'll get ourselves another cowshed, more cows in that cowshed. And possibly over here we might put ourselves another one of these and put some sheep in it, because I like the sheep's wool, and the sheep's milk is also very profitable. So yeah, still lots to do, lots going on. Please, if you have comments on it, if you think I should be doing something differently or something, if I'm doing something wrong, which is highly likely, then please do let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think and all that kind of stuff, and what you would like to see me trying next. Do you want to see me try a particular building, or try and grow a particular crop type or something? Let me know. If you're enjoying it still, which I hope you are, please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Zombie. Kill it. Kill it. Bash it in the head. How do I pick the chairs up again? I've forgotten. Ah! Like that. Oh, good shot, sir. I know your brain's there. Could you... Oh, sorry, I've just stood on your brain. Fuel in the toilet. Yeah. Biofuel, I suppose. Oh, I should not have done that. Go and wrestle the moose. Why not? I don't think I've ever said that before to anyone ever.